Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with Tank today, and today we're doing, well, boys and girls, I'm glad you guys, because today we're taking a look at the all singing, all dancing, all new season for Road of Tanks console. That's right, it is that time of the year or month or whatever you want to call this, the new season information, the complete season information, Gods of Thunder, which this looks like it's gonna be pretty exciting. Now, I know I say that about every season, but honestly, this is. Your eyes don't deceive you. This picture right here, which is probably gonna be the thumbnail of this video, well, that's the almighty, all singing, all dancing, all new German Tier 9 premium heavy tank, the Tiger Mouse. That's right. It's coming to World Tanks console, and a few other cool stuff as well. Well, another new premium tank as well, of course, for Cold War as well. But yeah, I guess let's take a look at this complete season information. And like always, so guys, if you do want to take a look at this without my commentary, I'll leave a link down below so that way you guys can go ahead and take a look at this as well. But let's get right into today's video, shall we? So, of course, the God of Thunder, complete season information. Of course, make the battlefield crumble as you earn rewards across 100 stages. Learn everything you need to know. Hang on, boys and girls. Sorry about that. I thought I heard something. um, Needed to know in this article. So, of course, the season will begin on July 29th, which I believe will be, by the time this video does come out, it will probably be tomorrow. So do keep that in mind that when this video does come out at 10:01 UTC time, and it will end on the 7th of October at 8:59 UTC time. So towards Halloween time, right? Yeah, exactly. So let's look at the video, shall we? So I've already watched this video on my own terms, but again, if you want to watch this with without my commentary, of course, you know. And there's the big boy. There's the big boy. There's the big boy. The Tiger Mouse. The Tiger Mouse with all its scrolly. I'm betting you can use a secondary due because this is World King's console and due because on the mouse, and I believe even the E100 you can use a secondary. So there you go. There you go. Yeah. And look at this bad boy too. This is a American Cold War AA vehicle. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty sweet as well. Both of these two vehicles are, of course, going to be, the two new vehicles within the season. Uh, God of Thunder, July 29th, October 6th. Wait, I guess that was what. But the free reward pass, or wait, let's go back. Free reward pass. So if you're playing for free, you'll be earning the Panza Tier 8 German premium tank destroyer. This is actually at stage 100, I believe, and I could be wrong. Please miscorrect me if I am wrong. But this is the 90 mil variation, or else it would say Kund. Sorry for that, boys and girls. Kunstjagd Panzer 105, but this is not the 105 variation. This is the 90 variation of the vehicle as a tier 8 premium, due because there is another variation of this vehicle in the game with the 105. But this is the stage 100 reward. So, yeah, there you go. As a free reward course, season pass awards. What are we going to be getting? We're going to be getting the Russian Tier 5 Premium, the heavy tank, the KV-220-2, which is a pretty nice tank. It does, I believe, I could be wrong, please correct me if I am wrong, a Tier 7 hull at Tier 5, but the turn is pretty much a KV-1's turn, so you can maybe pin its cheeks and stuff like that. So, nothing too bad at stage 25. Okay, not very bad. And then next is the Tri Trampion Trampion Mark 1, which is a Tier 8 British Premium Tank Destroyer, another Tier 8 British Premium Vehicle. Yeah, this latest season we got Tommy British vehicles. We got the Matilda Black Prince plus the AT-15A plus the Tier 10. So about 3 British Premium tanks in this season. And now we're getting another one, so we'll be getting at least 6 British Premium tanks. So there you go. Let's see what else. Of course, at stage 75, you'll be getting the same. And then, of course, Tiger Mouse, Tier 9 German Premium Heavy Tank. And this big boy, and first, of course, with, the hero skin by completing another 20 so more stages within the season, you'll be getting this hero skin or premium skin for the vehicle if you decide to complete another additional 20 more levels for the season. But also, premium, ultimate premium pass, you'll be getting the ADATS M3A1, which is Era 3 light tank, or I should say, aka AA vehicle. I don't know why Wargaming just doesn't want to call them AA, but whatever. It is what it is, and they're in the game. Hate them, love them. They're in the game to stay and stuff like that. Of course, by purchasing the Ultimate Premium Pass, you'll be getting also the hero skin as well, or the premium skin for the vehicle. You know, by buying the Ultimate Premium Pass, which this vehicle looks pretty cool. And plus, you get Desert Fox Dinto 3D Hero Commander by purchasing the Ultimate Premium Pass as well. And then season features, which is going to be pretty exciting. Return to the battlefield with 60 returning tier 1 to 4 tanks. That's right. You heard that right. So we'll be seeing the T1 I'm probably butchering that name. Tier 1 American light tank, the Lunch Tractor, Tier 1 German light tank, the MS-1, which is a Tier 1 Russian Soviet light tank. So we'll be seeing some Tier 1s, 2s, and also perhaps more likely even Tier 3s and 4 vehicles returning back to World of Tanks console. Though other than me returning inside the tech trees, that is a good question. That is a very good question. But I'm pretty excited to see some of these vehicles return. I know someone a long time ago had asked me about how to get the tier ones and twos and stuff like that. And that's when they took all these vehicles out, sadly. So back then you couldn't get these vehicles unless if you got premium tier twos, but now they're bringing them back, which is nice. I love that idea that bringing these tanks back, especially the tier ones and tier twos. Some of the tier threes, not sure which ones they took out, or the tier fours and stuff. But expect tank reviews on those. I'm more likely will be excited to do tank reviews on those types of vehicles and stuff. So yeah, and also in more Seafood list online, Regiment Part Two leaderboard, which as you guys already know, if you're in I believe a clan, I think that's how this works. You can get these things called regiment tokens. But I will have to say this, and sadly, I didn't get enough to get the latest new premium tank within the season that's going on now. Um, so I couldn't get that news vehicle. But if I'm guessing to be confirming right, with the upcoming part two of Regiment, we could be seeing another new premium tank. So I will say this much, and I will give you guys this much information. Make sure, if you can, log in every day and complete the regiment missions every day until the season is over. If you don't complete it, I don't think you're going to be getting enough tokens to get whatever vehicle that are bringing it out. I know I missed a couple days, about like 5 or so days or something like that, and I just don't have enough tokens to 100% get the latest premium tank they brought out inside the you know sorry for that voice of course. Um as a regiment tank. So yeah, sadly I won't get my hands on that, but we'll see about the new one. Then the new community map, Death Valley, which is a very new map. Um if you're probably wondering if this is a resisting map that was already in the game, no, it's not. I've seen someone on I believe it was Facebook saying that they need to bring out a new map, which this is a new map, so there you go. And additional features, World War II Tech 3 buffs, in and out matchmaker, ma- yeah, English. New regiment ranks, so we'll be getting ranks within the regiments too. Nice. And yeah, that is the complete season information about Gods of Thunder. So a pretty nice, awesome season, and returning soon, which is Metal Fest. So if you like the idea of having the Metal Fest tanks, there you go. You're probably gonna be seeing those vehicles returning. So probably some new vehicles plus two existing vehicles that was already in the game. But yeah, let's go down here. And of course, this is the highlight of the season as well. As you can see, the highlights of the season pass. And of course, this shows us what we're going to be getting and stuff, and all of that. But what's going on right here? So, every few stages, including silver, gold, boosters, days of premium time, and count, and more. Zeus 2D standard commander with one extra skill slot upon at stage 75. Of course, the Koenigsegg Panza Tier 8 German Premium Tank Destroyer at level stage 100, and Gods and Thunder Season Medal upon completing stage 100. And of course, this is free to everybody. So if you're a free to play player, yes, this is wonderful. This is just wonderful. You can get a free premium tier 8 tank. And I don't know how many videos I've said this, but if you keep on playing the game for free, you'll eventually get the amount of gold you need to buy the premium pass with 2,000, and then you could definitely stay as a free to play player for the rest of the time you play World Tanks, unless you want to buy the ultimate premium pass. But then why do that when you could just get this? So I would kind of understand this, but yeah. Now, season reward. All awards from the free award pass, in addition to awards of every stage. Shocker Elmo voucher at stage 7. Of course, the Russian KV 220-2 at stage 25. Wrath of Zeus album voucher at stage 43. Spy album voucher at stage 53. Lightning Skull album voucher at stage 63. Heavy Metal Hero 3 emblem voucher at stage 73. Of course, the Tier 8 British Premium Tank Destroyer Korean Mark 1 Tank Destroyer at stage 75. God God of Thunder Season emblem voucher at stage 83. And Red Light emblem voucher at stage 98. Of course, the all new, all singing, all dancing German Tier 9 Premium Heavy Tank, the Tiger Mouse at stage 100, and of course enough gold to cover the next season. So that's why I'd say if you want to be a free to play player, try to play as many seasons as you can as free, and then save that gold, and then wait till you get 2,000 and buy the premium pass. That's a good way of being a free to play player. If you really don't know if you really want to spend about 2,000 gold, which roughly is, I believe, $14 or something like that. I could be wrong about that. Please miscorrect me if I am wrong about that. Hang on, boys and girls. Let me go ahead and check this out for you to make sure 100%. Now, do keep note too that whatever I say here about the cost of things could be different in your country. So check it out before you go ahead and buy it. I don't want to miscorrect you and give you the information that where I'm at, but it might be more than what you expect. It might be a little more for you. It might be a little bit less. But you just got to look at them out and stuff. Yeah. So 2,000 gold. So let's say that 2,000 gold will be $14.99. So with tax, be about $15. Depending on which way you're buying it, though. If you're buying it with your actual, credit card and stuff like that, yes, it will be about $15 and stuff like that. But if you're buying with a PlayStation card, you have to buy a $25 PlayStation card to able to buy it, or a $25 Xbox card to able to buy it. So there you go. Then the Ultimate Premium Pass will be all awards from the free pass and all awards from the season pass. 25 skip tier, which is pretty nice. Of course, the all singing, all dancing other new tank, the ADATS M3A1 Ever 3 Western Alliance light tank, or I should say American AA. Of course, the skin for the vehicle, and of course, press a 3D Hero Commander. And this will cost you 6,000 gold. So yeah, there you go, 6,000 gold, which is pretty pricey. Um, hang on, let's we me check how much that will cost you. Let's see. So let's see, it will cost you about $29.99. So with tax, again, if you're using a credit card, it will be about 30 bucks. If you're using a PlayStation card, you're going to have to buy something a little bit more due because of tax. I would say, yeah, more likely a $50 card. Unless if you want to do it this way, you could buy a $30 card plus a $10 card or something like that with PlayStation or Xbox. If they do sell them Nintendo, I believe they do. Um, but definitely that's a way to do it if you want to buy this. But if you're a free to play player, I would recommend just keep on playing the seasons for free, and then once you get enough gold, buy the premium pass, and then that way you could definitely stay true to be a free to play player without spending money. Now you say, but Tank, I want the new Era 3 premium tank. Like I always say in these types of videos, and I'm not going to say it's going to happen right away. If you do wait a little bit, if you have patience, they will bring the vehicle back out with free XP. They usually do. So if you don't get this vehicle, just don't worry about it. At least you're getting, you know, other premium tanks like the KV-220-2, the Trumpon Mark II, the Tiger Mouse, and also, of course, the Panza Tier 8 premium German tank destroyer. So you are getting roughly 4 premium tanks out of the season. Yes, only one of them is new, while the others are already been in the game and stuff like that. So that is my recommendation. But if you do feel like spending 6,000 gold, right, go right ahead. I'm not sure if this thing is going to be worth it, but we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Of course, right here is the God and Thunder season cosmetics and medals, the Shocking album, Wrath of Zeus album, Spy album, Lightning Skull album, Heavy Metal Hero 3 album, Gods and Thunder Season Event album, Red Lighting album, and Gods of Thunder Season and Metal, which is by completing the season and stuff like that. Of course, we have also if you complete the season, complete stage 100, receive a 25% vehicle XP bonus on every multiplayer battle for the rest of the season. And then you receive a 25% commander XP bonus on every multiplayer battle for the rest of the season. And then also receiving a 25% silver bonus on every multiplayer battle after for rest of the season as well. So if you decide to actually completely, finish the season, which I would recommend doing if you can. If you can't, well, I mean, yeah, you're gonna be missing out some cool rewards and stuff. But I understand that not a lot of people is going to able to complete a season and stuff like that. So try it as best as you can. Like I said, if you're a free to play player, definitely do it as much as you can. Because if you're a free to play player, you'll be getting 400 gold, and then once you play enough seasons for free and get that 400 gold and make it into 2,000 gold, you'll be set for rest of the time as long as you can complete the remaining other seasons and stuff like that. So there you go. Gods and Thunder starter pack, which is free for everybody. All you have to do is log on to the PlayStation and Xbox store to earn this, and you will be getting 3 days of premium time count, 2 times silver boosters, 5 of these, 5 of 3 times vehicle XP boosters, and 5 4 times commander XP boosters. And of course, season the vehicles. Of course, you'll be getting telling us how many credits if you already own any of these types of vehicles. So for the Panzer Tier 8 German Premium Tank Destroyer, you'll be earning 4 million credits out of this vehicle if you already own the vehicle. But let's look at some of the stats of the vehicle. So, of course, this is a tank destroyer, German Tier 8. Doesn't get no preferential matchmaking. It plays up to Tier 10. Um, Normally it will cost you 10,000 gold to buy this tank. Silver earning rate is 150, XP earning rate is 115, free XP rate is 5, and crew XP rate is 100. Pen is 245, with your standard rounds, with its premium rounds 275, and with HE about 102. Damage is 240 for both standard and premium rounds, and 320 for HE. Hit points is 1,200, and of course, let's talk about the gun, which is a 90 mil gun. The rate of fire is 11.54. Um, Damage per minute is 2,770. Let's see. Your shell types is APCR, heat, and HE. Reload time is 5.2 seconds. Aim time is 1.8. Maximum ammunition is 51 rounds. Accuracy is 0.3. Accuracy during turn rotation, which this thing doesn't have a turn there, guys. So it is 0.53, and depression is 8. Elevation is 15, which I have to say it's sort of worth it. Though you can have better results with the 105, though, like I always say, if you do get this thing and you don't like it, still keep it. Just keep it. Like I always say, keep every premium vehicle you get. Doesn't matter if you do like it or you don't like it, or if it's for World War II or for Cold War. You just don't play like World War II. You don't play World War II, and you do get this vehicle. Keep it. Just keep it. You never know when either you're going to get it out of a loot crate or it might come back out for another season. You just never know. You might get for another reward and stuff, either earning credits out of it, or if you get it out of a loot crate, you'll be earning gold instead. So definitely keep any premium types. Next is the KV220-2. If you already own it, you will be earning 600,000 credits, which this is a provincial matchmaking tank. It's a Russian heavy tank, tier 5. And like I said, it does get the provincial matchmaking, so it will only play up to tier 6. It will earn or cost you, if you decide to buy it normally, 1,500 gold. Silver Rain earning rate is 147. XP earning rate is 145. Free XP rate is 5. Crew XP rate is 100. Pen is 99 for standard, 121 for premium, and 38 for HE. Damage is 110 for both standard and premium rounds, and 156 for HE. And hit points is 860. The gun, which is a 76 caliber gun, rate of fire is 14 rounds per minute. Let's see. Damage per minute is 1,540. And then we get shell type is AP, APCR, HE. Reload time is 4.29 seconds. Aim time is 2.29. Max ammunition is 120 rounds. Accuracy is 0.46. Accuracy during turn rotation is 1.61. Depression is 8, and elevation is 24. So yeah, not the best gun depression, but very good rate of fire. And like I said, this does have like I said, I could be, please miscorrect me if I am wrong, but this does have a tier 7 hull at tier 5. So the hull is going to be pretty strong, but the turn, not so much. So if you're tier 5, you're looking for how to take these things out, aim for the cheeks. Aim for the cheeks. I'll more likely be getting a tank review done on that vehicle as well. The next vehicle is the Tier 8 British Premium Tank Destroyer. You'll be earning 3,800,000 credits out of that vehicle. And let's see how this vehicle does work. Of course, it's a British Tank Destroyer, Tier 8. It plays up to Tier 10, so it doesn't get that, provincial matchmaking stuff. And of course, if you would decide to buy it normally, it'll cost you 9,700 gold, which is pretty pricey. Silver earning rate is 150. XP earning rate is 115. Quick XP rate is 5, and crew XP rate is 100. Pen for your standard rounds is 243, with premium is 285, and HE is 54. Damage is 330 for both standard and premium rounds, and 430 with HE. Hit points is 1,400. And of course, this thing does get a 55 pounder AT gun, which I believe, I could be wrong. 115 maybe? I'm not sure how that goes for the British. Please let me know in the comments down below. But rate of fire is 8.82 rounds per minute. Damage per minute is 2,911. Shell types is AP, DS, and HE. Reload time is 6.8 seconds, and time is 1.9. Max ammunition is 50. Accuracy is 0.36. Accuracy during turn rotation is 0.72, which this thing does not get a turret, so, but it does get a gun arc, which means how far the gun goes both left and right. Um, Depression is 10 and elevation is 20. So overall, again, pretty good. Only one tank out this season though with a provincial matchmaking, which is the Russian Tier 5 Premium, but still all pretty good worth tanks. Even if you don't play World War II, still keep them all. Like I said, just keep them all. Next is the upcoming new premium tank, the Tiger Mouse World War II German Tier 9 heavy tank. And of course, discuss about it. And it looks like a beautiful tank, though it's probably still gonna have that weakness of what the mouse has with the cheeks. It looks like it has a big old lower plate, so you're really going to want to hide that. And it looks like maybe the machine gun port could be a weak spot. So yeah, and of course it's gonna be a big old target from the side and from the rear. No, but it still looks like a really beautiful tank to play with. And it does look like this upper plate does look like it's going to be pretty good, especially if you're using this full gun depression. Turret looks like it's going to be nice as well. Looks like it does have a little bit of a weak spot. Like I said, the low plate is going to be a big old target. So, yeah, but tank destroyers aren't going to have much to really go through, especially tier 10 vehicles and stuff. So it doesn't look like that machine gun port is going to be a weak spot, though, sadly. Huh. All right. So let's talk about some of the stats of the vehicle. So, of course, it plays up to tier 10 because it is a tier 9 vehicle. Tank XP bonus is 5. Hit points is 1,950. Engine power is 1,200. Partial weight ratio is 10 miles per hour. Speed limit is 32 miles per hour. Reverse speed is 16. That's it. Miles per hour. That one, whatever. Hard traverse speed is 20. Turn traverse speed is 18, so it doesn't have like the fastest turn traverse speed, which is of course it's Tiger Mouse. It has a big old like mousy turret. So yeah, what do you expect? Penetration with your standard rounds is 246, with premium 311 and HE 65. Damage is 530 for both standard and premium rounds, and 670 for HE. Aim time is 2.4 seconds. Accuracy is 0.39. Rate fire is 3.87 rounds per minute. Reload time is 15.5 seconds. Damage per minute is 2,051. Gun depression 7. Gun elevation is 28. Max ammunition is 60. Of course, you get AP, APCR, and HE. View range is 400. And signal range is 720. It doesn't look like we get any information on the small guns, so I'm not sure if that small gun is going to have to, like, fire as well. Because on the mouse, and I believe the E100, please miscorrect me if I am wrong, um, you can use the main caliber gun, but also with World Chains Contra now, you can actually use the secondary. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to use the secondary on this vehicle or if it's not going to allow us. That is going to be probably the major downfall if we don't get to use that. But I mean, what is it going to do? Just track people, or maybe damage some light tanks? Yeah. But next vehicle in the list is the ADATS M3A1 Cold War Western Alliance Era 3 light tank, or AKA AA vehicle. And of course, this vehicle is on a Bradley's Hall, so I'm pretty happy to see this. We get how many rockets? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 rocket launchers, which is supposed to be anti-air, SAM rockets, but it's rockets in World Tanks Console here with plus a auto cannon as well. So pretty nice. Of course, this vehicle's not going to have not much armor on it to protect it, but it looks like it's going to be a big old GC target from the side. So yeah, you're going to have some pretty nice shots from the side of this vehicle. And the armor, of course, because it's the armored fighting vehicle, it's not going to have the best armor, but I'm hoping. Well, let's just see how good the protection will happen with ER plates on it. Space armor and stuff. But still, pretty cool to see this type of vehicle coming to World Tanks Console. So let's look at some of the other stats of the vehicle. Of course, plates up to Air 3 because it's Air 3. Silver earning rate is 60%, which is really good for a premium tank, especially Cold War premiums. Tank XP rate bonus is 15. Commander XP bonus is 10. Hit points is 3,200. Engine power is 500. Partial rate ratio is 25.78. Speed limit is 58.4. Reverse speed is 26.3. Hard reverse speed is 48. Turn reverse speed is 60. Gun depression is 9. Gun elevation is 59. And of course, your primary gun is a 25mm M2A2 Bushmaster. Penetration with your standard round is 220, and the other round, which I believe will be like HE or something like that, is 65. Damage is 38 and 50. Aim time is 1.7 seconds. Accuracy is 0.21. Rate of fire is 150.38 rounds per minute. Wow, that's a lot. Reload time is 30 seconds. Shot per clip is 300 shots or 300 rounds. Interclip reload is 0.3 seconds. Damage per minute is 4,511 if all those shots actually pins. Do keep in mind that this is Cold War, so we got some pretty tough vehicles in this area. Um, Max ammunition capability is 1,500 rounds. Of course, you get APFSDS, APFD, APFSDS, and HE rounds. And then our next one is our secondary, which is a 8 times NM146 tube launcher, which is the rocket launchers. Penetration is 900, damage is 1,300. Oh wow. Okay, there yeah. If you can get a rear of a main battle tank or catch a armor fighting vehicle out in the open, yeah, you're really gonna mess them up. Aim time is 1 second. Accuracy is 0.2. Rate of fire is 2.11 rounds per minute. Reload time is 46 seconds. Shot per clip is 8. Interclip reload is 18.18. Damage per minute is 3,601. And max ammunition is 24 rounds. Of course, they're called ATGMs, but in reality, they're not ATGMs. They're anti-air SAM launchers. But we'll re-wargaming have this one. Um, Maximum arm distance is 100 meters. Maximum arm damage multiplier is 25%. Maximum arm penetration multiplier is 75%. And the V range is 600 and signal range is 800. So not looking that bad for this vehicle. I'm actually pretty excited to see this type of vehicle to enter the game. Um, I mean, we already know AA vehicles are already in the game. We already own about like 4 different ones of them. Yes, 2 of them are black editions, and the other 2 are completely different ones. And of course, 2 belongs to World War II, 2 belongs to Cold War. And now let's add into the mix a well, a 5th variation of the vehicle of AA, but also giving it to Cold War, which is on the Bradley's Hall. So I do want to say this one, and this is just something like a theory crafting and stuff like that. I could be wrong about what I'm going to say, but I think we could be seeing like a tech tree of AA coming in the near future for both Cold War and World War II. We could be seeing them for World Tanks Console. It could be just like a special thing for World Tanks Console, due because this is World Tanks Console, and I do expect maybe, just maybe, I could be wrong. Please don't hold me on this. We could be seeing a tech tree vehicle, at least a couple tech tree vehicles of AA vehicles, and how it's going. We could be seeing American first, due because we've seen a lot of American premium AA vehicles. With the Black Editions, both vehicles were American. One was the overpowered T429 or something like that, black, which has been, I believe, I could be wrong, nerfed a little bit since it released. And then there was the other vehicle, which is based upon the patent saw for Era 2 as a premium medium tank. So yeah, and then we got in the Duster, which is a Tier 7 premium American light tank, or AKA AA. And then we were given the Vadar as an Era 2 premium American or Western Alliance Premium Light Tank, or AKA AA vehicle with a minigun on top. So we're getting this vehicle now. So, like I said, we could be seeing some type of AA Tech Tree vehicles coming in the game as light tanks. we could be seeing a one variations for American in World War II and perhaps even Cold War as well. Though it would be cool to see other nations get AA vehicles too. I would really want to see like the Greek pod. No, not the World War II variation, the more Cold War modern day one. I mean, it'd be cool to see some of the old World War II variations for Germany as well. So, um, yeah, I think there could be tech trees coming out of AA vehicles. Usually, when the war gaming introduces premium vehicles, normally they introduce a tech tree vehicle along with it. So, and there is some type of information going on that we are more likely going to be getting two new nations, two new tech trees, sometime soon. So maybe it might happen this season. It might not. I'm not sure yet. But so far, we've been seeing a lot of cool stuff happening. So yeah. But let's keep it going down. Of course, you begin the season commanders, which is Zeus right here, and this guy right here. And then season buy, which if you decide to buy the season out, like if you get the ultimate premium pass and then just buy the season out, there you go. I guess you completed the season. But honestly, I would say not to do this there, guys. Do not, do not do this. Do not buy the season out. Just play the season as much as you can. If you can't complete the season and you have bought probably the ultimate premium pass, then maybe if you know you can't complete in time, then maybe buy it if you can afford it. I'm not saying do it because with this Tiger Mouse, like I said about this Era 3, it will more likely come out with free XP and you will get a chance to get yourself a tank with free XP without spending a single dime into the game. If you want to be a free to play player, that's my recommendation. Do not buy the Ultimate Premium Pass. Play the game for free with the free side of the season, and then if whatever how much gold you get from like let's say you just started now as a free to play player, um, go ahead and just keep on playing the season as you are, and then wait until you build that gold up to 2,000 gold, and then go ahead and buy the premium pass, and then that way you can start playing the premium passes for free without spending any money onto it. That's a good way of being free to play. And for this vehicle, if you do want this vehicle, but you don't want to buy 6,000 gold, you want to be that free to play player, wait. Just wait. Okay? Honestly, it will come back out. It will come back out as a vehicle where you can buy it with free XP, about, I believe, 200 and some thousand or something like that. Please correct me if I am wrong about that, but definitely if that's your choice, go ahead and do that. If you're not 100% free to play and you do spend that 2,000 gold into the game, I still would say wait if you do not want to spend that 6,000 for both free and non for free play players and players that it doesn't want to spend too much money. I would say wait for the Era 3 Premium. Um, watch videos on watch, maybe me. I will definitely be doing a YouTube video or tank review on the vehicle. Watch, you know, anyone that makes a video on this video. Oh my goodness, this tank right here, and then make up your decision. Then, um, I wouldn't say go out and just start buying it because who knows, you might not like it, and if you don't like it, that's like 6,000 gold down the drain. Now, yeah, maybe you could sell it for credits, but like I say, don't sell your premiums. Reason why is simply because I've more likely have said this in previous videos that if you do get the vehicle out of a loot crate, the chances of it's pretty rare, but you never know. You might. It might happen next season. It might happen season after that season. You just never know when you might get this vehicle out of a loot crate. Because if you do, you'll get gold compensation from already owning the vehicle. And let's say you're in the vehicle through like maybe a operation, like a special event or something like that, and you do earn the vehicle, but instead of earning gold, you'll be earning credits instead. So again, I would recommend just keeping it. If you already decide to buy it, keep it. Just go ahead and keep it. But yeah, that's my theory and my idea for the season. Though I'm pretty excited for the Tiger Mouse. I gotta say, between the Tiger Mouse and this vehicle, I'm pretty excited for two very good vehicles. The rest of them, they're already in the game, so not too excited, I guess, for those other vehicles. But let me know what you're excited for. Are you excited for the new AA, or are you excited for the Tiger Mouse? Which vehicle are you more excited for coming in this season, there, guys? Let me know down below in the comments. But yeah, um, like I've also said, if you want to check this out without my commentary, I will leave a link down below so that way you guys can go ahead and check this all out without my commentary. But that's going to be it for this video there, guys. I hope you guys really did enjoy it. If you guys did, please leave a like in the video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you guys want to. And like always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.